camera. If you could please get out your, I believe you have writer's notebooks, right? You could get those out real quick. And then look at what we've got up here on the smart board. I want you to draw a pyramid like what you see up here, but also a couple of things to think about while you're doing it. Think about powers or influences in your lives that put limitations on your freedom. So you think America is supposed to be the land of the free, but are there anything that you see as a student that keeps you, or that limits your freedom? Teachers in society. What do you think teachers do?
We also draw that pyramid.
Right.
And then fill it up with stuff that
Don't fill it up yet.
Don't fill it up yet, right. We're just drawing the pyramid.
and think about stuff that puts limitations on your freedom.
I know it's too much to do.
That's you. You cause me stress every day. You don't cause me to have high blood pressure before I get 25.
It limits your freedom. You are not. Are you allowed to go get a tattoo when you're 14? No. Why? What keeps you from doing that? You're not an adult, and what sets the adult? But who sets that rule? So does the government limit your freedom?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think they do it for a good reason.
Okay.
Because if everybody did it, then it'll be like chaos.
That's what we got here.
Control over yourself.
All right, if everybody could stop talking real quick, please. Stop talking, please.
Well, that's true.
If you look up here now, we had 7 places in the triangle, and we've got things that we're going to think about. What you want to do is list them in order. So what's at the top of the triangle is going to be what you think is most restrictive on you. And what's at the bottom of the triangle is going to be what you think is least restrictive on you, individually. And so you're looking at things like government control. What does that mean? You're looking at things like your own social beliefs, science and technology, norms, and some of these things you may have a different opinion or belief system than the person sitting next to you. And so that's going to play this as an individual thing. What do you think, is most controlling to least controlling? So you want to rank these 7 things in your pyramid. And we'll spend a couple of minutes on that.
We say the creed every drill.
Would that be a norm or a value though? So like if you're required to do something, like a form or procedure, that's more of a norm.
Yeah, your values might be honor, integrity, discipline.
But actually doing and going through this stuff is a norm. So does that have more influence on it? A lot of religions,
You are norm. I'm trying to use this.
Okay, so what she was saying, you honor or you value honor, you value discipline, you value respect.
I think it has a lot of
Does that have more
There's a lot of things you can't do.
influence in your freedom than
The other thing that we want to make sure you guys are doing is make sure you have a reason for why you pick these.
Those are norms. You will wear your uniform every Tuesday, tucked in, boots shine. Those are norms.
I was thinking social, but I'm not
So
100%.
does that have more influence than you all valuing honor and discipline?
I think it has a lot of restrictions to it. I mean,
That's what you
Social
think.
beliefs or social classes?
social beliefs.
Meaning like,
Restriction on you. I'm glad you
does
asked.
that limit you more so?
So that requires maybe a little more, because it's based on your value.
So then that one may be at the bottom for you.
We don't look at them.
So then that's what you would write at the bottom. That one is
Yes, people.
Can I get here for a second? Even if maybe you don't have all 7, just make sure you've got something at the top. Okay, so if you're still kind of, stuck somewhere in the 4th and 5th, that's okay. Just look at the one at the top. We're gonna have you all do a think pair shares. So how many y'all done think pair shares before? No?
What do they call it?
Yeah. Okay, you get with a partner. So what we're gonna ask you to do is get with a partner.
You guys ever done
and
share
just
before?
share your top, the thing that you think is the most restrictive, whether or not you guys have the same one, and explain your reason. Okay, so we're gonna give you like, let's say 3 minutes to do that. Okay, so real quick, get with a partner, share your top reason, your top restriction, and explain why.
Yes. I'll be with Terry.
When I got one, it was my decision not to.
We did have government control. If you didn't have government control, we would be running around at our own will. We doing everything.
We wouldn't go to school or nothing.
Now you had, did you both have the same as the second social beliefs? So you think social beliefs has less restrictions on you than that?
Yeah.
Okay, explain that to me. Why do you think that?
Well, it's like we pretty much do what the government tells us to do. Instead of make our own decisions.
Can you give me an example?
Like, I don't really want to come to school, but like, I really don't want to, but we have to.
Yeah, that is.
And we follow them. Like, it's like following orders.
And if we don't come to school, we get truancy, and then parents might have to go to jail for not making your kid go to school.
Yeah.
If you're not sick, then you're not making it to school.
Do you ever look at it like that's like the instinctive reaction is if we don't come, this happens to us? Do you ever think about it, if we don't come to school, we don't learn anything? Or is that like secondary in your head?
Well, like if you take a kid off the streets and a kid in school, I would say the kid on the street knows more about some things than the kid in school. So it's like street smarts against school smarts, and I think street smarts will win over school smarts. They're around a lot more people than in school, really.
It's all about
When you say it'll win, what do you mean by that?
It's like some of my friends that don't come to school, they seem smarter than what I would imagine them to be.
What about
Would you?
money?
Right.
Well, they do have jobs, but they don't make the money they would want to.
So do you think that government laws that are passed, do you think they're passed for the benefit of the people?
I guess.
Could you make an argument for that?
I haven't really come across any rules or laws suggesting that it's against somebody or something, but more because incidents and accidents, because it's required to keep us.
Why did you say government?
Because of gun control, like ammunition, like clips they cut down and rounds.
Okay. How many other people said government?
I think that was a popular one.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Who had something besides government? What did you say, Dwan?
I said norm.
You said social norms. So how do social norms control your life?
Like dealing with family members and stuff like that, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Now how you act when you're at home
Yeah.
versus maybe how you act when you're at school, right? And I think Josh, you said norms too, didn't you?
I said social status. Because,
Okay, social status.
yeah, if you got more money, you're able to get away with a lot more. Think about it, like you see celebrities getting caught with cocaine, they're getting slapped on the wrist. Normal person gets caught with cocaine, they're going to prison.
Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting.
Plan on getting caught with cocaine?
No, he can't. He's poor.
I'm not poor.
Well, you're not a celebrity though, right? What else? Who else had something different as their top answer?
Anybody have religion? I would have put
I got
that.
that at the bottom.
What did you put? I wonder
I think
what you put
religion
first. What
is
did you
like
put first?
Mine was government control, but years ago it was all religion. A lot of your religions was your basic government control. We did kind of stray from that over time because we realized how messed up it was starting to get. But still, there's a lot of even our government revolves around the Christian faith. So we still have a lot of that going on. But still, government itself is the big dog to me.
Did anybody have a different reason than what Tyler said as why they put government first?
I said together, like the United States as a whole, we have to abide by certain rules, and if not, we have to face consequences. Like to maintain a life, we have to abide by certain rules. That's what I feel like. I feel like they're telling you what you have to do, and if you don't do this certain thing, or if you do, it's either gonna be good or bad. Like you choose your lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So
Within the government's
yeah,
parameters.
yeah. But I said together as a whole, like the U.S., everybody has rules in their state. So
Sky, share your reason, because I thought yours was interesting, as to why you chose what you chose first.
I put no mistakes, and I put because like with the government, like when you turn 18, they don't want you to abide by certain rules because you're still in school.
Which are you said were, your comment was, because my mama controlled me way before the government did. Which I thought was really funny. Are there things that weren't on that list that you guys would have put on there if you could? I heard some people say school and their parents.
You can't do nothing in school.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so what if we were living in the Brave New World? We are members in the society of the Brave New World. Which one would be on the top of our pyramid for Brave New World?
Government.
And someone explain why government would be at the top.
Yeah, they brainwash you.
Okay. Now switch settings. Say we were on the Savage Reservation. Which one would be at the top of our pyramid? You say religion. Why do you say religion?
Religion dictates their daily, what they do daily.
Okay. Anybody see a different one at the top for the Savage Reservation?
It seems like it's more of a social economy.
Okay, explain.
Like, they run like we do. They run
Like currently what we do.
Yeah, but
okay.
it's in a smaller group. It's in a more smaller contained group. So it's more like social beliefs, social norms, such like that. What we're used to, and that's what they continue because they didn't want to go by the government anymore. They want to go by themselves, and they became their own little community.
Okay.
And such as a community like the Quakers and stuff, like if you didn't go to church or something, you would be placed in the stockhouse or something and be thrown stuff at.
Okay.
Because it's more of a social group than maybe even religion. It's just more everybody together.
Okay. All right. So these factors we have.